Unleash my power! The cozy just throw it back.
It 100%.
Oh, hell no! What the fuck? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Soldaya. Now, if y'all ever been scrolling through TikTok and you see a post where you think to yourself, what the hell is wrong with this community? I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. So in this video, we gonna be reacting to the corniest TikTok communities. This bound to be a good one, so without any time waste, let's get right into it.
TikTok has been a place where a lot of people have found communities which have made them feel closer to something. Sometimes it's a little niche community, like people who collect every type of cologne and review it. Or sometimes it's one of the biggest communities like BookTok, where
I swear, BookTok girls be the most freaked out girls on this planet. Like, it's crazy.
middle-aged
And delusional too.
women are ferociously corny.
I'm looking for a new book boyfriend. Billionaire. 6'5", brown eyes. Billionaire.
This is what I mean by delusional. Y'all see what I'm saying, bro? And you know what's crazy? She's being serious as well. This is not a joke. She's being so serious.
6'5", brown eyes. I'm looking for a new book boyfriend. Billionaire.
TikTok has also been held to some of the cringest communities in the past couple of years on the internet. And one people are talking about now, which is getting worse by the day, is gym talk.
Gym talk, like, it started off as something like that was a good thing, you know, everyone wanting to work out, that's a good thing, to now just cornballs just always talking about breaking up and shit, and they're just being straight corny.
Gym talk is self-explanatory. It's TikToks posted by influencers whose content is solely the gym. And for a while, I would say it wasn't really too big on TikTok, because obviously at the start of TikTok, it got overshadowed by the Charlie D'Amelios and Addison Rays and that era of TikTok. But every year, it's only gotten bigger, with creators streaming now and doing collabs with each other. Also, with the LooksMax community blowing up too, it kind of intertwined with the gym community. Just goes to show us that Clavicular is genuinely unreal in a way that's hard to even explain without sounding insane, but if you've watched him, you get it instantly. There's this overwhelming sense that he's operating on a completely different frequency than
This gotta be satire, right? Like, this has to be satire.
everyone else. Every stream feels intentional without ever feeling calculated, like he's just naturally in sync with the moment, the energy, and the people watching.
Alright, he got like 5 or 10 more seconds, or else I'm getting off this video. I ain't joined this video to see some clavicular glaze.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I say no cheese. These motherfuckers loaded up with this piece of cheese. Two pieces of cheese.
If you couldn't tell, that was a joke, but it's a real comment.
Alright, that was a close one, bro, for a second, bro. I thought I might have to keep this reaction short.
Someone's typed. One of the corniest things people do on gym talk is make edits of themselves. And I'm not talking about your normal run-of-the-mill edit of—
Nah, the edits they make of themselves, it got me thinking, are you a cuck? Cause, like, why are you always watching your girl, like, doing stuff with another man, then being heartbroken, then after that, editing yourself at the gym? Like, it's weird to me, bro. I don't know.
Of a before and after transformation of someone flexing, because we all like a good edit every once in a while. The edits on TikTok have gotten to a point where these people think they're filming for a full-on Marvel movie. And it's always filled with some corny ass quote, like something you'd see on your local Amazon Wolf hoodie. 50% of the time is something about how you'll channel all your pain from the breakup into the weights.
50% of the time. That's more like 90% of the time.
30% of the time is saying you're lazy and while you're sleeping, he's working. And 20% of the time—
mind you, most of the guys preaching this doing nothing but sit on their ass. I'm telling you.
it's some edit saying you're not pushing yourself hard enough.
What the fuck am I even watching? What the fuck? And they swear to you that's like the coolest thing ever.
Doom shot, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm gonna have to cut this reaction short, bro. I've seen enough. Like, it was nice talking to y'all, bro. Y'all have a great day. I'm just playing, of course. If you played that— Yeah, we got the Incredible Hulk over there, bro. Shit. Scary.
At base near a daycare, you would probably hospitalize all the kids. Like, bro, just lift the dumbbell, gang.
Like, I go to the gym, but there's you don't need to make it like your whole personality. Like, I'm all for going to the gym, working on yourself, bro, hitting that next bench PR, bro. It's fun. It's good to go to the gym and work on yourself, but just don't be making all these corny ass edits on TikTok, bro.
It cannot be this deep. The problem with gym talk is people feel they need to stand out the most. There's already a huge problem in the gymfluencer community with people taking gear to level themselves up. 'Cause you'll never look as good as somebody on—
I never understood like gear and like steroids, bro. Like, what's the point? Like, the side effects are always crazy. It's not worth it.
Gear that's showing themselves off on TikTok. Now it's pretty much be the biggest roided up influencer and trend for a year, then fall off. So with that, to get views. The cloud chasing got so bad at a point a couple of years ago, you may remember, but there was this whole epidemic of girls—
Am I tripping or did the audio just cut off, bro? Maybe that's just my headphones. Who knows?
accusing dudes at the gym. Like, they'd set up their phones and either try to act like some dude was creeping on them, but in reality, they may have been waiting for a machine and—
This is why I don't be talking to girls at the gym majority of the time. Actually, it depends, bro. If I see some really fine girl, bro, I might have to go shoot my shot. But like, you never know like who's recording. They might be recording when you go shoot your shot, bro. They're gonna be like, oh, he was staring at me, he's a creep. I was just like, yo, damn, like, relax. You know what I'm saying? This is why approaching girls at the gym is mad risky.
Wanted to know how long they were on it. Of course, I'm not downplaying any woman that actually gets creeped on in the gym, because that does happen. And everyone that goes to the gym knows that your eye wanders a lot because there's a lot going on. You're looking around to see which benches are open, which machines are open, which areas—
Nah, a lot of the time, bro, they be doing too much. I remember I saw a video. A guy just walked past to grab something, right? The girl tried to make it seem like he was creeping on her. No one's creeping on you, bro. Like, you're not the main character. Some guys just want to do their workouts in peace. Like, damn.
Are open. So if some dude glances at a girl for a second or two, it's not like he's a complete creep and weirdo. But when the camera's out, they'll put in that 2-second glance and have some guy getting his life ruined over it. This probably reached its peak when an actual blind man got kicked out the gym for staring at a woman. Now all these—
That's crazy, bro. Like, nah, but that's crazy. That's a blind man, bro. But don't be staring at women like at the gym. Just be straight up staring, bro. Like, if you like the girl, I'd say just test the water to see how it is, bro. Approach her, bro. Approach her to make some small talk. If she's feeling you, go ahead. If she's not feeling you, that's okay too. Y'all don't need to make everything weird.
Stories completely change me when I'm at the gym. If I'm on a bench and a girl's in front of me, I either hit the meanest swerve down to stare at my phone, or stare up to the ceiling like I'm looking for heaven. I'm playing it safe. Overall, with the gym talk community, there still is some good with it. It's gotten a lot more people to get active in the gym, me included, and people can actually give good advice. Of course—
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's why I said there's a good parts to it. Working out, that's good, bro. But that bullshit about all these corny edits you saw before, we don't need to be doing all that.
First, when they're not shoving their product down your throat. People also give good recommendations for cutting food or bulking foods that you usually don't hear about. The next community we got is BikeTok. Just like gym
These guys are like cornball centrals, bro. Like, y'all see what I'm talking about. Let's just let this video play on.
Talk is pretty self-explanatory. It's a group of creators that do content on their motorcycles of a bunch of different stuff. You would expect more edits of them on the motorcycles themselves. Maybe a wheelie or something.
Nah. They don't even be riding their motorcycle. A lot of them don't even know how to ride a motorcycle. They just put on, have some tattoos, bro. Put on like a compression shirt. Put on a motorcycle helmet and pose on a bike for a picture. Like, it's crazy.
Crazy trick they've practiced for years. But it's usually them either dancing to some random song, making thirst trap edits of themselves, or doing some cringy mic'd up content for a minute trying to be funny. One weird thing I noticed in all their videos, they always have a helmet on. They can never do a face reveal for some reason.
Oh, nah, bro. Majority of the time, it's because they be chopped as fuck and they know it.
They truly be thinking they got so much aura that it isn't needed. I feel
As soon as they show their face, they know all that clout gone, bro. They better keep that shit on.
a lot of these dudes definitely buy the bike solely to make these videos on TikTok. Even though the community is cringe, it's grown insanely this past year. You could probably make a pretty penny grifting off this shit. As long as you're shirtless and ripped, there's gonna be some middle-aged woman in the comment section simping for you.
What the fuck? You don't have the Sharon gun. What are you doing?
The Gooner bike talkers have taken over so much it's irritating the other normal bike talkers, because now the community is purely known as dudes taking off their shirts and making these edits. This type of shit be going ham
Grown ass men doing this most of the time. Keep that in mind.
on Facebook though. The moms truly love it. I don't know what's worse though, the thirst trap ones or the mic'd up ones. The best way I can explain the humor is imagine 2016 Reddit humor plus 2000s Disney's kids show humor, and you've created the funniest bike talker to ever exist.
I'm like the new gen Skibbity toilet. I'm Skibbity recycling. Oh shit.
That, like, I've seen enough, bro, cause what the hell?
I'm so awkward. Unleash my power. The cozy just threw it back.
It 100%
Oh, hell no! What the fuck?
makes sense they do this at night. I couldn't imagine the type of stares they'd get doing this in the daytime. Imagine you went to go get some gas and you look to your left and see some dude on a bike shirtless filming and waving his body to the camera. A lot of them also try to claim they have autism and that's why they act like that. How is your content so cringe you can't even take credit for it and have to say it's because you're on the spectrum? And look, maybe I'm just jumping the gun, but I don't think all these dudes suddenly have autism after posting these. All these TikToks run on the same copy and paste type of humor too. It's them in front of their bike or on it, thinking of the newest, funniest 6'7" whatever meme, posting it with a corny caption. The main dude who
That's
made
crazy.
these actually had his account banned for a while, probably because so many people reported it and were hate watching. My thing with these bike talkers is why not do some mainstream type content blended in with them? Like they could easily do some vlogs or streaming, then it would
Majority of the time, these bike talkers don't even know how to ride a bike for real, bro. They just want it for the pictures.
all be completely fine. They're all stuck and confined for some reason to either making thirst traps or cringe mic'd up content. And the last one I want to talk about might be the worst one. Fruit Love Island. If you're
Yo, I be seeing this thing all over TikTok. Like, these, like, thick-ass fruits always, like, cheating or something. It's just so weird. Like, y'all will see what I'm talking about.
person with a non-internet poison brain. Actually, if you're watching me, let's be real, you probably are. Then you may have not heard of Fruit Love Island and are wondering what it is. Fruit Love Island is a show on TikTok and accounts started posting this year, where it's Love Island, but replace real humans with AI-generated fruits and put them in the same freaky situations. For some
What the fuck? Like, y'all see what I'm saying?
slob, you would expect people to trash on it and not even watch it as usual. However, the account ended up blowing up and in 9 days it gained 3.1 million followers. When
That's crazy.
you watch it, it's not like this dude has a specific advanced AI where it's better than other ones. It's no different than the typical AI slop you see for memes. The characters at times are phasing through each other or have multiple eyes and limbs. The story was just too good for people, I guess, that they ignored it. You got people fully tapped into the lore of it that they do episode reviews and give their thoughts on it.
Thank God they sent Benito ass packing, but after watching episode 9, Tarita deserves so much better.
You can't make this shit up. You got grown men. It's like, yo, that's insane.
First and foremost, why the fuck was Mangella hoping to get coupled up with Coco Nick? The fuck is your problem, bro? Kiwi Lo been down for you from the jump, and you still trying to explore your connection with my mans with a sky top feed. I'ma need a female bombshell to come lock down my man Kiwi Lo, cause you been on some straight bullshit.
I'm sorry, who voted Draco? Y'all knew good and well he was going to sit up there and cause some trouble. Why on earth would y'all vote for him? Now, y'all better not be surprised when he steals Strawberryta, Mangelita, Watermelonita, and all the other girls over there.
What the hell?
Ah, yes. The world's limited drinkable water supply is getting siphoned by tech oligarchs every day. All while the population suffers and has to pay their bills because we're cockroaches to them. But guys, Mangella was betraying Kiwi Lo after all he did for her?
Yo, these names are crazy, bro. Kiwilo, like what?
How could he? We can't take this anymore. This isn't a small community too, y'all. These reviews and comments get a ton of likes. I do believe this is the first step of getting AI slop comfortable with the masses. I wouldn't be surprised if TikTok gave it a little more of an algorithm boost than other videos because they want people watching AI. If they can get people slowly used to it, they can pump unlimited content out with paying 99% less of the price. They finally won't have to worry about pesky actors complaining about work conditions and pay. And all this starts trending when the world is in one of its worst global war crises in decades. Coincidence? I think not. I like to think there aren't too many NPCs in the world and people aren't this smooth-brained. Seeing people happily go along with this and learning the full lore is making me think there's more smooth people than I thought. These are old boomers too, which we suspect fall for any AI. This is a majority Gen Z and Gen Alpha watching an actual AI slop show and investing in it. People took it in their own hands though and mass reported it so much it ended up getting banned.
That's like, I imagine like back in like, let's say 2018, right? 2018. You have a time traveler. Go back in time and you tell the people from 2018 that we're gonna be watching fruits fall in love and go through relationships and shit. I know the people down there will be looking at us crazy, looking at us like we're stupid.
And the creator ended up crashing out saying he wasn't gonna do the show anymore because TikTok kept taking down the videos. He thinks this is somehow a gotcha to the haters. This is literally what people wanted, like thank you for pulling the trigger yourself. Then he ended up getting unbanned though and managed to still post some vids. But after he came back, Sora AI ended up shutting down, so I'm not sure what he's gonna do. There's always begging on the side of a road with a sign. I see that every day.
Sora, so that's how they make all. I've always wondered how the hell are they even making all
he
of
definitely
these?
felt the walls closing in and the hate getting worse. As of me recording this today, he posted the finale and announced that he's done posting because TikTok removed him from the creator program. I'm so proud of us, man. Like, look what we can do as a generation when we team up on something. Instead of—
Yo, look at the Steel Ball Run fans from JoJo, bro. Y'all probably wondering, Sodaya, what are you talking about, bro? There's this anime called JoJo, right? They were releasing a new part 7, but Netflix decided to sell. So the whole community teamed up and flooded Netflix comments with just release Steel Ball Run. And guess what? They finally released a release date for Steel Ball Run. W.
Arguing about some bullshit gender wars or politics 24/7. We came together for a good cause. Cue that one pic saying Adolf Hitler did. He definitely set a precedent and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another AI slop show blow up. After all,
I wouldn't be surprised too at this point, because what the hell?
This, I assume the next account that blows up won't last a week before getting taken down. People who watch this will have to look back in the past of the vids they made glazing it, which is even sadder. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know if y'all—
Yo, this is insane, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. We gotta do better as like a community as a whole, cause ain't no way, especially like the BikeTok community. Like that one is the community I actually find cringe as hell. Cause majority of the time, like I said, they don't even know how to drive bikes, bro. They just be taking off their shirt, bro, rubbing on their mask, just being corny. But y'all let me know which community y'all think is the worst down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on my next video. Peace.